Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Zaki Ostara with the student ID A1B224049. This is my playlist on covering more like copying how a native speaker will be sound. So yeah, there's a similar question in the book, but they get a little more philosophical than you just did. But they both lean philosophical. It science can describe how gravity works, but can they describe why it works? So this is how why duality here. Allow me to answer it from a how why point of view, and then we can apply it to gravity after I say that. In science, if we can describe how something works and predict its future behavior, we claim to understand it and we move on. You can ask deeper questions about it. Why is there gravity? What is the meaning? What is the purpose? And go ahead. But I'm good with what I have done, that I can land a spacecraft on Mars inside of crater in a hole in one using my understanding of gravity. So I'm pretty good with it. Okay? So I'm not distracted by the more philosophical side of that. Why does it work? Okay? Einstein, so Newton was deeply puzzled by how you can have something called, in which he coined the phrase action at a distance. Okay? He wrote down the equation that worked. He wants any equation that goes around the earth. Earth goes on the sun. The moon of Jupiter go around Jupiter. He accurately described that with his equation of gravity. He said one day, I think we're gonna find some way that connecting to each other. What but I don't know what that is right now. But I know my equation works. He called it spooky. It was spooky to him. That his word spooky. Spooky action at a distance. All right. Fast forward 300 years. 300 no. Fast forward 230 years to get to 230 years get to Albert Einstein. Gravity is the curve 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 of space and time, and you're moving on the curvature of the of that fabric. That's gravity. Oh my gosh, is it even a force then? Is it even is it even so there's no need to think of it as an action at a distance. It and in a phrase first uttered by I think it was John Archibald Wheeler, a student of Einstein, and he learned relativity from John Archibald Wheeler. Fact that where I met my wife in relativity class in graduate school. It's space. It's space. So matter tells space how to curve. Space tells matter how to move it. It moves on the curvature of space. You don't need action at the distance. There's no action. It cannot do anything else but do that. It's like you have a funnel and you take a ball, you roll it on the funnel. The ball can only do what the funnel tells it to do, and it will circle. If you give it a sideways motion, it will start spinning around there. There is no magic hand coming in there. It is following the curvature of its space-time continuum. This construct that you provide for it, so it's so now I can describe what gravity is doing. I even have a mechanism for it. Are you still going to ask me why is there gravity? Is that answer not fulfilling enough? For to you even in the why department? even in the y department, because why would a particle curve space? You can just keep doing that. That's fine. But is there a point really where you will where you will be satisfied with the answer? Oh, that answer my why. I can say I can say, well, why did this half of liter of water bottle water drop off the edge? Here, well, it's no longer the force are imbalanced, and it's no. But why did it fall? Well, there's nothing holding it up. Why is there why did there's a point where it's not especially productive to continue to think about that the world that way, because what I'm claiming is my is answer to the how. When you understand the how enough to tantamount to having answer why question. That's all.